Hi, this is Professor Serge Lacerte. As you get started at thinking about your project, let me give you some tips for best practice as to how to define your project and establish project goals that are specific, measurable, and achievable. Correctly identifying the problem is critical. A famous quote from Charles Kettering: "A well-stated problem is half solved." Well, how do we do this? It's a two-step process. First, we need a good problem statement. Second, we need a project goal statement. A good problem statement should contain important characteristics as listed and answer most, if not all, of those questions. Next, we will see an example of a well-stated problem statement. A hospital readmission is where a patient may be treated for pneumonia, for example. The patient is then discharged and a little while later is readmitted back to the hospital for the same issue. There are many causes of readmission and many are preventable. This is an example of a well-stated problem statement with respect to hospital readmission. It contains many of the characteristics mentioned in the previous slide. The problem is the cause of readmission. The patients and hospitals are the ones that are impacted by the problem, as well as they are the customers. A resolution is good patient follow-up, as an example. Now, let's go from a well-stated problem statement to a SMART process improvement goal. SMART is an acronym for goals that hold the characteristics as seen here. More importantly, a SMART goal is a quantifiable measure. How would one know if a process improvement project is successful, or if a problem has actually been solved if nothing is being measured? One can declare success. However, it is difficult if it is not being measured to show proof of that success. Putting it all together, we now have a robust project definition, which includes a problem statement as well as a SMART project goal. Here is another example from a personal improvement project. This project deals with getting ready in the morning to either go to school or go to work. Note the characteristics of the problem statement as well as the characteristics of the SMART goal statement. In conclusion, correctly identifying the problem is the most important step in process improvement analytics. In your project assignment 1, you will be expected to declare a good problem definition, which will contain a well-stated problem statement and a SMART goal statement. In real life, in a work situation, it turns out that an improperly identified problem will lead to confusion in a process improvement project. And this is often one of the major causes of project failure.